Okay, I want you to forget everything you think you know about perfume packaging. Seriously, we're about to dive into the Gulf's incredibly luxurious, culturally rich world, where a box isn't just, well, a box. It's a statement. It's the start of a whole story about respect, heritage, and status. And this all happens before you even get a whiff of the fragrance. And yeah, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
This right here, this is the single most important idea to get your head around. In the Gulf's gifting culture, the whole experience kicks off with the weight of the box, the feel of it, the design. It is the first and, you could argue, the most crucial part of the whole conversation.
Just imagine this scene with me for a second. It's a warm evening, a host presents a gift. The box is just substantial. It's covered in this deep teal with gold embossing. And that magnetic seal, it gives this slow, satisfying resistance as it opens. Without saying a single word, a message has just been sent. This gift, it speaks of good taste and, more importantly, cultural fluency.
So, to really get why the packaging is such a big deal, you have to understand that this region isn't just another perfume market. No, it's more like a perfume civilization. Here, fragrance is literally woven into the fabric of spiritual and social life, and that, as you'll see, has some massive commercial implications.
Just let that number sink in. $7.92 billion. That's what the Gulf perfume market is projected to be worth by 2032. This isn't just some niche industry, it's absolutely colossal. And understanding its unique cultural drivers, that's the key to unlocking it all.
And just look at that growth. I mean, the market is set to practically double in less than a decade. We're talking about a compound annual growth rate of 8.5%. This isn't just a gentle upward trend, it's a historic expansion.
So where's the strategic sweet spot? It's right here. Nearly a third of all fragrance revenue happens during Ramadan and Eid. Think about that. This makes seasonal gift set design the single most critical moment on a brand's calendar. If you get it wrong, you miss out on the biggest piece of the pie for the entire year. You know, you can't really understand the culture here without understanding oud. It's not just another scent, it's a spiritual and social cornerstone. Burning oud is a ritual of welcome, and when you gift an oud-based fragrance, you're communicating a level of generosity and taste that is just unmatched.
This is really the DNA of the Gulf's fragrance culture. It's baked into religious practices like the Sunnah, which are the traditions from the life of the Prophet Muhammad. It's in social rituals like burning bahur, those scented wood chips, to welcome guests into your home. And check out that statistic, 75%. That proves that for consumers here, a fragrance's story and where it comes from aren't just marketing buzzwords, they are an absolute must.
Okay, so we've got the cultural why. Now let's get into the practical how. We're going to break down the complete architecture of a gift set that actually wins in this market. And the best way to think about it is as a 5-layer system. It's like a blueprint for creating real, tangible luxury.
These are the 5 layers. Each one works together to create this amazing experience. And each one communicates quality and cultural understanding in a totally different way, from that very first touch all the way to the final reveal.
Layer 1, the first impression. The box has to feel substantial. A board that's at least 2 millimeters thick? That's non-negotiable. Anything less just feels cheap. And finishes like velvet or leatherette? They give you that immediate tactile signal of high quality.
Okay, now we move inside. The interior is where a brand's attention to detail is really put to the test. The bottle has to be held perfectly in place, usually in a custom foam insert that's covered in velvet. The colors here are also totally coded by culture. Those deep, rich jewel tones, they just scream opulence.
Layer 3 is the bottle itself. And here, the very first judgment of quality comes from its weight in your hand. Heavy, crystal clear flint glass is the absolute gold standard. A lightweight bottle in a premium gift set is, to put it bluntly, a critical design failure.
All right, let's talk about the crown jewel, the cap. It has to be heavy, ideally made from machined zinc alloy and finished with real electroplated gold or silver. And you know why? Because this is the single most photographed element in unboxing videos. It absolutely deserves a huge chunk of the design budget.
The 5th and final layer is the decorative one, and this is where the cultural soul of the gift truly lives. We're talking beautiful Arabic calligraphy, intricate geometric patterns, and rich, tactile finishes like embossing. These things don't just decorate, they elevate a luxury product into a true cultural artifact.
Now, putting it all together, that requires a whole other level of nuance. A brand that's truly fluent in this culture understands you can't just use the same design for every occasion.
Different cultural moments, they demand their own unique design language. Just look at the two biggest seasons. Ramadan packaging is all about being spiritual and reverential. You'll see deep midnight tones and motifs like the crescent moon. But then Eid packaging? It's a full-on celebration. It's abundant with these rich jewel tones and complex floral patterns. They're speaking two completely different emotional languages.
So, after all this meticulous design work, what's the big payoff? Well, it's the modern ritual of unboxing, an incredibly powerful marketing tool that turns a physical product into viral content.
And believe me, the world is noticing. Searches on TikTok and Google for Arabian perfume have jumped by over 60%. This shows there's this massive global appetite for the Gulf fragrance aesthetic, and that appetite is being driven almost entirely by the visual power of unboxing videos on social media.
The perfect unboxing, it's a deliberate performance, and it's choreographed through design. From the weight of that first touch, to the satisfying click of the magnet, to that ceremonial ribbon pull and the weighty cap removal, every single moment is a planned brand touchpoint specifically designed to be captured on camera and shared with the world.
So it really leaves us with a fascinating question to think about. In an age that's so dominated by fleeting digital experiences, maybe, just maybe, the most lasting, most shareable, and most powerful story a brand can tell is the one you can actually hold in your hand.